Hello everyone, Dakota back here. So I recently pulled Augusta and I really haven't did a showcase on her yet because I was try to get the battle pass weapon. I had her on Lupa's weapon for now, but there is a little bit of an issue with Augusta, and that is, yeah, I am running her on a 3-piece ER because her ER time it's just so hard to get her liberation popped off. And, I'll just show you guys what I mean. Let me just go ahead and reset that. I'll go ahead and use, I'm going to use Augusta with Philova because I don't have Mortify built up. Because Philova right now is the only heavy damage, and Mortify is any, like, outro heavy damage attack buffer or whatever until releases. But before I get hate and people saying I don't know how to use Augusta or something like that, just hear me out on this, okay? Because, like, her liberation takes forever to get. Let's try this out. Go to the Philova. Try to get this outro skill going. Go to Augusta. Now you see I do have that liberation here. But see how far obviously she's not doing enough damage because this is not my final build for Augusta, like I said. But you'll see on the second rotation what I mean. And you'll see the big issue is she cancels Hikaki. That's another issue that we have. And I think a lot of people, even in the Whippling Waste, there's this glitch where she's just like not able to. She stops time and freezes it. Now, let's go to the second rotation here and you'll see what I mean. Okay, now her rotation is a little bit better. So that's why I'm saying you probably should run like a 3-piece. So you see what I mean right there? Like, I can't do nothing because her energy takes so long to get. So do you see, guys, what I mean? By, like, they obviously didn't do something right in the kit to make her ER go quickly. And that's kind of the big issue that I have. I don't know about you guys. I'm not saying that she's terrible or nothing. But when I look at Augusta as, like, probably one of the most important figures besides a
While the moon cycle, where my blade leads.
It's just ridiculous because her liberation just takes forever to get. And the cooldown is literally like 25 seconds. It shouldn't take me that long to get it. And it's like the problem that I have with as well. This S2 is the worst S2 I've ever seen in the entire game. Because only one character is going to use this, and that is Augusta. I don't know if they just, the beta testers were just like, oh, let me just stare at, while they were doing, like, the stuff for Augusta, but they did not do a very good job. Now, yes, I understand, Augusta may not be good until, drops because of this outro skill right here that buffs 50% heavy attack damage to the incoming resonator. So, in my opinion, I think they probably should have added a little bit of ER to this to kind of help out with Augusta's ER. Because that's where, like, I'd say the second part of her damage is coming from, besides her heavy attack damage. But that's just kind of my opinion, so I don't care if I get any hate for it or not. That's just my opinion, and, if you guys think you had some issues with that as well, you guys can let me know. But for I mean, most of her sequences are not that bad. I would say just get S0R1, Because, like, most of these sequences are just increasing her to be, like, a main DPS. And I know I did that in my breakdown video. I couldn't even understand really anything about this kid of Yuno. But this S2 is just the worst. Because, like, for example,
Anything I can help you with?
where's she at? Yeah, Shikona.
The divinity may foresee the
Her
future of the world,
S2,
but I doubt they can predict which song people will play
yeah,
tomorrow.
she gives resonators in the team 40% arrow damage. I'm pretty sure Lethal does that on her S2 as well.
Victory's honor.
Yeah, she gets 20% fusion damage to all resonators in the team for 30 seconds, stacking up to 2 times, which is 60%. You'd think that they would have Yuno's
While the moon
S2 give
cycles,
the entire team
I
damage, but
remain the
the only
anchor.
character that's going to use this is Augusta. So do you guys see the problem that I'm like trying to debate about? Is because, and not only that, they had like patch notes and stuff like that, because there was patch notes where Carlotta's like voice line to something was just not in the game, and there was, I remember the other character, there was another character that had a problem as well. The problem with Whimpering Waste is when people took Augusta to the Whimpering Waste, her ultimate that stops time, there was a glitch where there was just more like enemies coming in and you could not attack them whatsoever. But that's going to be it for me. I know it's a little bit of a short one, a little bit of a rant video, but I'd like to know your guys' opinion on Augusta. You know, maybe she may not be really good until, you know, it comes out. We'll just have to see. But they really need to figure out a way to get that ER faster. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, peace.